Hello, HDOS Noob here. I have two big announcements before we get started. As of June 17th, Jagex has added HDOS as one of their approved clients. Only one of 3 approved third-party clients that they are allowing for use outside of their official ones. This is awesome news. Congratulations to the devs over at HDOS for all their hard work and patience waiting for this huge announcement. They've done an amazing job, and I hope you'll try it out now that the fear of being banned is no longer an option. Also, I'm here to remind you of my 10 million GP giveaway. That's right, if my channel manages to reach 100 subscribers, I will give 10 million GP or 2 bonds for Iron Man accounts to a random viewer. Details forthcoming if and when that big event happens. Well, it's a big event for me anyway. But for now, please be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons to help get the video noticed and to receive notifications when I release new stuff. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show. Meet HDOS Noob. His mission is simple: acquire his very own quest point cape. His only requirements: follow the path laid out for him in the optimal quest guide. And he can only use the new third-party client, HDOS. Welcome to Questing with HDOS. Quest number 22, Holy Grail. This quest is huge for me. It'll give me a huge bump in stats, 31 defense and 29 prayer. That prayer level will allow me to use up to steel skin, which will give me a nice boost in defense when and if I need it, as well as some ranging or strength boosts or whatnot. The thing I'm most excited about is that I'll be able to wear Addy armor. Anyway, riding on the coattails of my successful mission to free Merlin from the crystal, my new honorary knight status is allowing me to help King Arthur with yet another problem. He's on a mission to find the Holy Grail. Apparently his knights were unable to retrieve it prior to them coming here, somehow from England, and he has recently discovered that the Grail has somehow turned up in Gielinor. He wants me to talk to Merlin to see if he has any information that would be helpful. Merlin tells me that the Holy Grail is a powerful artifact which will help Camelot a lot due to its nature. It is likely to reside in a holy place. He tells me there is a holy island not far away, but isn't sure of its location since he was in the crystal so long. He tells me to go and talk to someone over there. Very helpful. He also suggests talking to Sir Galahad, who returned from the quest many years after everyone else and seems to know about it. However, he only speaks about it cryptically. Seems nothing can be easy. Seems Sir Galahad lives somewhere west of McGrubber's Wood. Before I go see the nutcase, I decide to make a pit stop in Entrana, the holy island Merlin was talking about. I speak to the High Priest about the Holy Grail, and he confirms that it did pass through, but its whereabouts are currently unknown. Nor does he care for that matter. Just when we are rudely interrupted by a crone. She says I'd better hurry because the Fisher King is in pain. I have no clue who that is or where he is, and she tells me to go to where the heads face, blow the whistle, and away I go. Why can't anyone here ever talk like normal human beings? I ask what the 6 heads are, and she says that 6 stone heads have recently appeared and all face the point of realm crossing. Finding where 2 of them face will pinpoint where it is. I ask what she means by the whistle, and she says the whistles will allow me to go to and from the Fisher King's realm. I can get them from a haunted manor house, but I will not be able to see them unless I have something from the realm of the Fisher King. So let me get this straight. I need the whistle to get there, but I can't get a whistle unless I bring something from there to begin with. Yeah, this should be easy. Next stop is Sir Galahad. He lives in a little house next to McGrubber's Wood. I question him about his knowledge of the Grail, and he goes on about how he did not find it, it found him. It's in a place that he cannot put into words, and that he hated to leave, but knew Arthur would need him soon. So he took a small cloth as a keepsake, and came back. As my luck would have it, I have found something from there that I will need to get a whistle. I ask Galahad if I can borrow the cloth, and he reluctantly agrees. Next stop, back across the map to Draenor Manor, but first, I'll need some anti-poison. So, need to make a trip to the observatory and collect some of the super anti-poison spawns. 4 doses of super anti-poison in hand, now I make the trip to Draenor Manor. Top floor of the manor in the southern room, 2 magic whistles appear on a table for me to just take. Now that I have everything I need, time to gear up for what probably will be the longest fight ever. I have to fight the Black Titan. Since my combat stats suck, nor do I have the ability to get a Hasta to fight him from 2 tiles away, I need to flinch him. Can't wait to see how long this will take. A long, arduous journey later, and I finally arrived at the place where I get to toot my whistle and enter the Fisher Realm, just so I can spend God knows how long on a boss fight. Here we go. Of course there's somebody here already, but conveniently a mime random shows up. Good time killer. Cool, my reward is being able to use the glass wall emote, yay. Well, at least that other guy seems to be done. Now it's my turn. 11 minutes later, he's now my little bitch, and I walk right in. As long as I don't leave without doing what I need to here, I won't have to fight him again. Thank God. Need to ask the fisherman how to get into the castle. He tells me to ring one of the bells outside. My guess, it is this Grail bell just laying on the ground. Let's pick it up and see what happens. After ringing it, someone offers to let me in from the cold. How nice. Upstairs, I find the Fisher King and chat him up. Apparently, he's been helping me to get here all along. He sent the crone as well as the fisherman outside. I inquire about the Grail, and he tells me that, at the moment, it cannot be removed from the castle, and that legend has it a knight will restore the land to its former glory and be able to retrieve the Grail. I ask him how I can perform such a task, being the brave knight of the Round Table that I am, and he has no clue. I tell him he looks like crap, and he agrees. He says his life is coming to an end, and is waiting for his son and heir to return to the castle so he can take over, and asks that I find him. Since I've never met this guy before, I simply ask who his son is, and he says he goes by Percival. Tell him I will go find him. Since Percival is one of the Knights of the Round Table, time to head back to Camelot and see what I can find out. I ask Arthur if he has a knight named Percival, and he nonchalantly mentions that he does, and that he's rode off on a quest a couple of months ago, and they're just starting to get worried he hasn't returned yet. He was trying to find the golden boots of Arcaneses. He has no clue where they are, but said they discovered some golden feathers that are supposed to point to them. He hands me a feather and says that blowing on it will cause it to point the way. Why haven't they tried this yet is beyond me, but alas, it is now my problem to figure out. The feather points east when I blow on it, and my adventurer intuition tells me I need to go to the Goblin Village. More walking, yippee! As I mosey into Goblin Village, I completely ignore all the goblins that are fighting each other. We will get into all of that in a later quest, and head to one of the buildings to the left. I open this sack on the floor that doesn't look much bigger than something to hold potatoes, only to discover Sir Percival stuck inside. I'm highly impressed at his limberness. I tell him that his father needs to speak to him, and that he's sick and wants him to take over the realm. Percival says he has no idea how to find the castle again, and, as luck would have it, I have a means to get him there, an extra whistle. I hand him the whistle and give him instructions, and he's off. Well, not really, he just kind of stands there and watches me leave. Since he has no intention of coming with me or anything, I head back to the Fisher Realm all on my own. Everything looks so much prettier since last time I was here, and the Black Knight Titan must have been told to take a height, because he's nowhere to be found either. In the newly refurbished castle, I find Percival, who proceeds to tell me that once he agreed to take over, the place miraculously transformed and everything started growing again. Imagine that. He thanks me, and now it's time to make the Grail find its way into my backpack. Nothing like stealing from a new king. Time to get this thing to King Arthur and put an end to my misery. I deliver the good news to Arthur. I've accomplished what none of his real knights have not. Retrieved the Holy Grail. He is astonished and tells me what I already knew, that I am truly a splendid knight. Quest complete. 2 quest points, 11,000 prayer XP, and 15,300 defense XP. This quest is awesome because that now brings me to 29 prayer and 31 defense. I can now wear Addy armor and unlock a slew of prayers. Next up is Prince Ali Rescue. Be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss out on anything. I'm hoping to get back to a more regular schedule soon once things calm down a bit. But for now, friends, the show is over. Go in peace.